Hello, welcome to my channel, A Budgeting Wife. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and that notification bell so you won't miss any of these new videos. Also, hit that like button as well. And to all my returning subscribers, hey y'all, hey. I hope you all are doing well, and thank you for returning and watching your budgeting sister stay accountable for her financial future. And on my channel, I talk about how I budget and keep track of my family money. I also talk about how I am going to get out of debt and try to stay out of it. Also, I talk about how I save a little bit and more. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so as you all know, we are in a new month and it is June. You guys, it's halfway through the year and I am going to actually do a mid-year check-in with my budget. So I'm going to be looking at my expenses halfway through the year. So that's one thing I am going to do. So that's going to be very interesting. And another thing, I know on my last video I did tell you guys I was going to do a cash stuffing, but when you guys look at my envelopes, you guys are going to kind of see why I didn't do no cash stuffing. So let's go ahead and get right into the numbers. Okay, so we are looking at June paycheck bill tracker for May 29th through June 4th. And we are going to get into the actual numbers. So for our source number one, our actual
in the actual it's $878.
Our source number three, March and April, came in at $500. Source number four came in at $500. Source number two came in at $600. And I had another source, 5, came in at $500, giving us an income total of $2,978. So we are going to jump into the bills. Okay, so for this week, we had rent, life insurance, OnStar, and Amazon. The rent did not get taken out this week, so that was actually $0. So it will be rolled over into next week's budget. Life insurance did come out actually at $31.31. OnStar did come out at $31.99, and Amazon came out at $30, giving us a bill total of $93.30 and a leftover of $2,884.70. So let's go ahead and look at our envelopes. Okay, so as you guys can see in my envelopes, I did pretty well, I believe. That's why I didn't try to even go to the bank to go pull out no cash, because I was like, let me see if I can be very, very strict with myself by using my debit card. So let's go ahead and jump into the actual numbers. So we had a leftover of $2,884.70. For gas, I budgeted $60, but we actually spent $58.88. For household, I budgeted $50. I did not go household shopping. Me, I budgeted $75 and I spent $74.06. For son, I budgeted him $30 and he spent $10.34. Food out, I budgeted $20 and we actually spent $5.39. For medication, I budgeted $37 and we went over at $56.84. For the loan, I budgeted $23.72 and we actually spent $23.75. So for beauty, we budgeted $45 and I spent $43.11. For my sister's savings, I did not budget her nothing, and I actually did put her $100 away. For miscellaneous, I did not budget nothing. Why did I not budget for miscellaneous? Because I thought I had everything budgeted already. So that actually came in at $41.16, giving us a envelope total of $413.53 and a leftover of $2,471.70.
It's actually 17 cents.
I did not stuff any. So that gave us a sinking total of 0, giving us a leftover of $2,471.17. For the extra debt, as you all can see, that was nothing as well. We are going to be going ahead and looking at our extra savings. Okay, so when we are looking at our extra savings, we are looking at rollover number 1 and we are looking at rollover number 2. I did actually roll over $1,871.17, and for rollover number 2, I did not budget that income to come in, as you all can see from up here, but I actually did receive that income. So rollover number 2 is actually $600, giving us a savings total of $2,471.17, with 0 left over, giving us a 0 base budget for the week of May 29th through June 4th. Now we are going to set up for next week's budget. Okay, so for this budget with me, we are looking at June paycheck bill tracker for the week of June 5th through the 11th of 2022. Let's go ahead and jump into the income section. So for the budgeted amount of rollover number 1, I am budgeting $1,871.17. For rollover number 2, I am budgeting $600 to roll over. For income source number 5, I am budgeting $70, and I am bringing in some sinking funds from vacation and family fund at $180. So let's go ahead and add these numbers together. Okay, so that gives us a income total of $2,721.17. So here comes the slant. Okay, so for the rent was due on the 1st, and they haven't taken it out yet, so I am going to still budget $118 for that. For the internet is due on the 5th, and I am budgeting $49.99. And for half of the card note, that is also due on the 5th, and I am budgeting $160. For Pandora, which is due on the 6th, and I am budgeting $4.99. BET Plus is due on the 9th, and that is $9.99. My phone bill is also due on the 9th, and that is $107. For the cable, that is due on the 10th, and I budget $100. So our bill total, let's go ahead and add these numbers up. Okay, so as you all can see, we get a bill total of $549.97. So I am going to go ahead and write in the bill total, where it says bill total $549.97. Okay, so let's go ahead and subtract our income total. Okay, Okay, and we are going to subtract $549.97 equals $2,171.20. So I am going to bring that down here. Okay, so for our week 2 envelopes, we have beauty. I have car wash and car accessories. Beauty, I am budgeting $145, and for car washes and car accessories, I am budgeting $20. For family fun, I'm pulling that out for cash. I'm not for sure yet, but the total budget is $180. For household, I am budgeting $150 this month. Gas, I am budgeting $40 this week, and for food out, I am budgeting $20. So let's go ahead and add up all these envelopes. Okay, so as you all can see, we have a leftover $2,171.20, and when we added up all of our envelopes, that envelope total came up to $555 even, with a leftover of $16.20. So I am going to go ahead and put that over there to the sinking funds. Okay, so we are going to be looking at our sinking funds. So our sinking funds consist of emergency, car maintenance, car insurance deductible, which need $2,500 in there, vacation 2023, gifts and holidays, Christmas 2022, moving, education, anniversaries 2022, and home. So for emergencies getting $50. Car maintenance is getting $50. Car insurance deductible is getting $10. Vacation is getting $5. Gifts and holidays. Gifts and holidays consist of all the holidays except for Christmas. And gifts, I like to give for birthdays, weddings, any type of little events, birthdays, things like that I like to give. So I have a sinking fund for that. That's getting $10. Christmas 2022 is getting $25. Moving is getting $25. Education is getting $25, anniversary is getting $5, and home is getting $5. So when I add up all these numbers, it gives me a total of, okay, so as you all can see, when I added up the sinking total, it gave us $210, and when I subtracted 210 from our $16.20, it gave us a leftover of $1,400 and $1,406.20. So I am going to go ahead and bring that down here to the extra debt leftover. And as we all know, we are not doing an extra debt this week, giving us a leftover of $1,406.20. So for our extra savings this week, we have $1,406.20. So as you all know, the categories for this is rolling over number 1 and rolling over number 2. I am going to come back when I figure out the number. Okay, for rollover number 1, as you all can see, we are budgeting $966.19 to roll over. And for rollover number 2, we are budgeting $440.01 to roll over, giving us a savings total of $1,406.20 with a leftover of 0, giving us a 0 base budget for the week of June 5th through June 11th. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by and watching, and stay tuned to see the actual numbers get filled in. Thank you all. Take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.